everybody. So today I thought we'd do a little core bar. This is something that you can do at home. And I'm just gonna use one of our kitchen chairs, pull it out here to the garage. You could use your couch, a chair. You could have, if you had like a heavy bar or something, just anything just so you have some balance, because some of the moves, are kind of unstable, obviously, so you'll wanna have something you can hold on to. So the important thing to remember when you're doing core bar is you're always contracting your core, thinking about pressing your belly button in toward your spine. Whenever we're doing a move, say we're doing a squat, whenever you come up, you want to really squeeze your quads, squeeze your glutes, really just kind of contracting those muscles. So we'll start warming up first, just hands lightly on the bar, feet are a little bit past shoulder width apart, toes to the corners, or just do some plie squats, just down and up. So when you go down on your squat, I'm gonna turn forward for a minute. When you go down, you don't want your knees to go past your toes. So just make sure that you've got like a straight line above your heel. It's not going out past your toes. So just standing up. And again, kind of squeezing those abs in, squeezing those quads at the top. Down. And I'm wearing some studio socks. They just got a little of a grip to the bottom of them. You could wear your tennis shoes if you wanted to, or if you're not in your garage like I am, if you're in your kitchen or something, you could always do it barefoot. And now we're gonna take it down and pulse, little pulses, and come up, squeeze those quads. We're gonna pulse, and squeeze, and pulse, and squeeze. 4 more, and up, and 3, 2 more. You just start to feel your muscles getting a little bit warmer. And up. Now we're gonna bring our feet in. Heels are together, toes out a little bit. This is a smaller little plie. Down, squeeze, down. Now at the top, I'm squeezing my legs together, working those inner thighs as well. And down, squeeze, down, squeeze, down. Looks like my phone's a little cockeyed, but oh well. You kind of get the idea. And 4, 3, 2. And if you have any knee issues and it hurts to go down that far, just a little squat. Just modify if you need to. Now we're gonna take it down. We're just gonna hold. We're just gonna pulse, pulse. Really get those quads burning here. Just little pulses down. Heels are still together. And pulse. 2. Got 5, 4, 3, 2, and back up. We're going back to those singles. Down, squeeze, down, squeeze, down, squeeze. 4 more, and 3. And take it down and pulse again. We're going to pulse for 16, 14, 13, 12. Feeling those quads. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, now a lot of leg work on this one. So we're going to take our feet shoulder width apart, so they're basically right under my hips. Hands on the bar or the chair. You're going to sit back into a squat, and I want you to squeeze those glutes tight. Back, squeeze. Now, if you notice when I'm squatting back, I'm not doing this. My knees are not going past my toes. Sit back into that squat and lift. Down and lift. Down, still squeezing my abs. Down. This is also a good workout you could have your kids do with you. There's no strength training, lots of toning, tightening those muscles, getting that core in shape. Okay, now we're gonna take it down. We're gonna pulse for 16. You should be able to lift the toes off the floor as long as your weight's in your heels. 5, 4, 3, 2, stand up. Going back to the singles. One more time. 3, down, lift, down, lift. Abs are still tucked in tight. Don't forget about your abs. Always contract them. Give me 3 more singles. We'll pulse again. 2, and all right, take it down. We're gonna pulse. 8 more. There's 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, and up. Good. All right, we're gonna do a little oblique work. So you're gonna stand, all your weight's on your inside leg. Take your outside arm up, bring your elbow to your knee. Then I want you to really reach. So you're squeezing, point those toes and reach for the ceiling. Squeeze, reach, squeeze, reach. We'll do 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, turn around the other way. I'll turn sideways. We're gonna take an arm out, really, elbow in, lift, squeeze, reach, squeeze, reach. There's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, come back to the first position. We're gonna have our arm out, chest is lifted, abs are tucked in. We're gonna take one foot, the outside toes in front, take a little lift, take them behind you, lift and forward. So it's kind of like you're doing a sideways V. Lift and in, out, back, out and in, out, give me 3 more. There's 3, 2, and last one. Good. Okay, now we're gonna stand on the outside leg. We're gonna bend this inside leg a little bit, point your toes, little inner thigh. You're gonna lift that leg up and down. Just crossing that midline of the body. Lift and lower, lift. And squeezing those abs, you're still working them. And lift. 2 more singles. We're gonna take this one up and we're gonna pulse up for 3, 2, last single. Now we're gonna hold it up. We're gonna do a little pulse and extend. A little bigger release on the pulses and extend, lift, and extend, lift. 4 more. And 3, 2, and good job. All right, I'm just gonna bring the chair around. Okay, we're gonna stand on the inside leg, arm is out, bring that foot, toes in front, extend, behind you, extend, forward, out, back, out, and in. Lift, out, forward. Good job. 4 more. There's 4. And you'll feel that outer thigh on that inside leg burning too, because we were using it a minute ago to stabilize. 2 more. And 1. All right, stand on that outside leg. Inside leg is slightly bent. You're gonna lift and lower. Lift, squeeze. Kind of exhale when you lift, inhale down, exhale. Two more singles. All right, take it up. You're gonna pulse, 2, 3, little release, pulse, 2, 3, release it, pulse, and pulse. 4 more sets. There's 4, 3, and good job. All right, take the chair back around. I've got more room over here. Okay, now we're gonna face our bar or our chair again. We're gonna do a single leg lunge. You're gonna step all the way back with that, either leg, doesn't matter, and then bring the knee up. Big lunge, lift. If you've got knee issues, you're gonna do a little lunge and a little lift. Again, modified. Something bothers you, just make the move smaller or adapt and do something a little bit different. Squeeze and squeeze. And you really want to make sure you don't use a lot of momentum in these moves. You want to make sure all the muscle is what's doing the movement, not momentum and swinging. Okay, one more single. Okay, now you're gonna go back in that lunge. You're gonna pulse low, then bring that knee up and squeeze those abs. Pulse, 2, 3, squeeze those abs. Pulse, squeeze, pulse. 4 more. And 3. Last 2. 1. And squeeze. All right, switch legs. Take it back in that deep lunge. Lift, lunge, lift, squeeze. Just a few more singles. Two more. Good job. You're gonna take it back. Little pulse. 2, 3, lift. Pulse. 2, 3, lift. Pulse. And lift. Pulse. 4 more. 4. Squeeze. 3. 2. And 1. Good job. Okay, we're gonna give our legs a little break. So I'm gonna show you a modified push-up first. And if you're using a chair, make sure and put it against a wall or something so it doesn't slide. Mine's on my mat, so it should be okay. Hands are about shoulder width apart. Just dip into that chair, press it away, or couch, whatever you're using. And press and back. Press and back. Of course, if you want to go to the floor and do regular push-ups, go right ahead. Down and press. Squeeze. Your elbows should be going out to the side. Four more. And if you'll notice, I have a straight line from my head through my hips all the way to my heels. So I'm not sticking my booty out and doing them like that. The whole body lowers, whole body presses out. I lost count. 2 more. Good job. All right, now bring your feet in just a little bit. We're actually just kind of bend over. You're gonna flex your foot, flex the foot, knees start parallel to each other, and you're just gonna extend out, bring it in. It's like you're kicking toward that back wall. And press and in. Press and in. And you want to make sure on that stationary leg, you have a slight bend in your knees so you're not locking it out. Give me 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. All right, got to get that other leg. So stand on that opposite leg, slight bend in your knee. We're going to bend that leg and extend and in. Press and in. Press. You're just feeling your glutes and your hamstrings. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, now we're gonna face forward. You're gonna stand out a little bit. I want you to bring your foot behind you. We're gonna do a curtsy lunge. You're gonna actually do a little curtsy and bring that knee up. And this is another one. If you have bad knees, do a small lunge back and then bring the knee out to the side. So down and lift and down, lift. And again, you don't have to go all the way down. Whatever you can do. squeeze. And if you've got your hand on your waist, you should be able to feel those muscles contracting. So you're working your abs and your obliques while you're getting your heart rate up a little bit and working that lower body. Give me 4 more singles. 3. Okay, we're gonna do that pulse. You're gonna pulse back, 2, 3, bring that knee up. Back, 2, 3, lift. Back, 2, 3, lift. Good job. 3 more. And 2. And last one. Good job. All right, you're gonna turn around. So now take that outside leg behind you, curtsy and lift, curtsy, lift. Four more singles. There's 4, 3, 2. Take that leg behind you, pulse. 3, 2, 1, lift, pulse. 2, 3, lift, pulse. Four more. Good job. Get my heart rate up. Okay, let's do a few cows. So I want you to go back to that position where your heels are in and your toes are out. Do a little calf raise and lower. Lift and lower. Lift. First few lunges got my heart rate up. And lift. 2 more. Now we're going to take it up and little pulse, pulse, and down. Pulse, 2, 3, and down. Pulse. 4 more. There's 4. And 3. 2 more. Last one. Oh, you gotta release those calves. Take a little break, press that heel down. Make sure you don't ever force it. You're just kind of gently pressing it toward the floor. Other side. Okay, now we're gonna do a squat with shoulder width apart. So I want you to squat down. You're gonna lift your heels up, little calf raise, lower the heels, stand. So take it down, lift, and up. Down, lift, and stand. Four more. Last 2. And 1. Good job. All right, let's get it to tricep push-up. So I'm gonna have my hands close to my body. Another one you can do is put your hands in a triangle. If your hands are close to your body, you wanna make sure your arms stay in. So you're not doing the elbows out like we were at the chest. You're just gonna go down into the push-up, press away. Down, press it away and squeeze. Down, press. Down, and press. And again, be careful if you're on a chair, make sure it's not gonna slide. Put it up against the wall or something. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, you can to stay facing the chair, and I'm gonna turn back, but what I'm gonna show you is we're gonna go back to those little plie squats, but this time you're gonna squat, and then I want you to drag your toes to bring the legs together. Squat and really drag those toes. That'll get those inner thighs. Okay? So just squat when you come up, drag, squat, drag, squat, drag. And again, modify as needed if you have bad knees, bad hips. But even doing a little bit is better than doing nothing. Down. Okay, 2 more. So now we're just gonna go down into our plie. We're gonna go down, lift those heels, lower and stand. Down, lift your heels, lower, stand. Down, lift and stand. Give me 3 more. And 2. Good job. All right, so if you would like, you could always go and do the video again, get a little bit longer workout, but today's kind of my off day, so 20 and 25 minutes is about all I like to do. So we're gonna do a little stretching. If you can put your foot on the chair or the bar, wherever you are, hinge over. If you can't put your leg up there, that's fine. You can leave it straight. Just make sure you support yourself on the stationary leg. Don't ever be pushing on that leg that's just hanging out up there. Don't wanna hurt those knees. And just reach over and hold. Need a deeper stretch within that back leg. And switch. And you also want to make sure you're not bouncing and forcing your stretch. Now use the bar of your chair for balance. Grab your foot, press it forward. If you can't grab your foot, you could always put it up on a chair and then bend down, because some people just aren't quite flexible enough to actually grab their foot and bring it forward. And when you're doing this, you do also want to make sure you're pressing your hips forward. I'm not arching my back. I'm pressing into that hip flexor and quads right there. Other leg. And all right, let's release the upper back. Round your back out, clasp your fingertips, chin to chest, and hold for a couple seconds. Big deep inhale and exhale. Then you can take your arms behind you, roll those shoulders, look up. All right, then we'll take it to a little side lunge, release those inner thighs. Just bend one knee, hinge over, leave that opposite leg straight. And again, you want to make sure the knees aren't past your toes. And to the side. All right, roll up slow, 1 vertebra at a time as you bring those feet in. We're gonna take both arms up overhead, grab an elbow, release those triceps. Worked them a little bit today. And other arm. All right, great job. So the next time we do core bar, I will probably bring like a band or something. If you don't have a band, you could probably use a towel. I don't know if that would work, but if you can get some resistance bands, you can buy them online. I know there's nothing in stores right now, but get some resistance band, and then we'll add a little bit extra work to our core bar. Have a great day.